Hello and welcome back to Pro Metal Buildings. Today we're going to do a tutorial on our barns. So once you get to prometalbuildings.com, go ahead and hit Instant Quote. This will take you into our 3D builder. And today we're going to go to the state of Texas. Hit yes and I confirm my state. Once you're in the 3D builder, you'll be able to see that you're in the right area by just checking it out up here. Off to the right-hand panel, today we're going to go right to the barns. And we have two options, raised center barn and the straight roof barn, which is just a little less definition, dimension, I guess, if you will. Today we're going to do the raised center barn, and this is kind of the default size that it just goes to. And if you click up here under size and summary, it's going to give you sort of a breakdown. Center building is 18 by 30. Lean-tos are both 12 by 30, etc. If you just want a price, the prices will be on here too, but if you wanted to just a breakdown without all the information, feel free to hit this here and it'll give you that delivered. This is delivered and installed plus whatever your tax is. So there's that. So we're going to start with the center barn. We're going to leave that pretty much alone. We're going to go to build and size. Let's go up to the 24 wide and we're going to go up to a 40-foot long. Now, as you can see, our lean-tos are going to be a little short. So we're going to change those as well. So the next panel down is going to be their lean-to. If you click the left lean-to, don't click the button. If you click the button, it's going to take the lean-to off. So click the actual word, and let's just make it a little bit longer. We'll go up to 40 feet, and the same with the right-hand lean-to. We'll change that and go up to 40 feet so it's all uniform, back to being uniform, but just a little bit longer. If there's any other changes, you certainly can make those, however it works for you. Under the walls, we can change our walls to be vertical. And we can also do storage. So if you want a lean-to on your left-hand storage, you're going to hit this one. If you want it on the right-hand storage, you're going to hit this one. We're going to do a center storage. So I'm just going to show you, we're going to do an end storage. And over to the right, you're going to see how deep you want that storage. So out of 40 feet, we can go up to 35. But I'm just going to go to the 15 feet so we have a nice little storage in the background. And now I want to put a door into the storage. So I have to click on doors. I'm going to go here and tell the 3D builder where I want to put that door. Now if I want to put a door over here, I'm going to do that. I'm going to click here and then I'm going to put it on the right-hand side. But I don't. I want to put it back here. So I'm going to go here and then follow it down where it says back storage front wall. And then the 3D will bring me into that. Now I can put my door here. If you click the door, it's going to give you a pencil. This will allow you to make changes, so feel free to do that. It'll also allow you to do like a 45-degree cutout, so that's kind of fun. And I don't know if this is centered or not, so I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to add a few windows. You can also clone the window or the door by this little button here. Again, I'm not sure if they're centered, but this little button down here where it says center align will do that for you. And as we zoom back out, you can see that we're still in editing mode because you can't see the lean-to other than just a sort of shadow. So the minute that you get out of that, then you can see your building. So you just go to the next panel, which happens to be colors. I like to do a background, so go back down to the center bottom of the builder and hit your background. And you can also do dimensions, which I think are really good too, especially if you have equipment and you need to make sure it's all going to get in to the doors and such. You can also center these. So just make sure you're on the wall you want to be centered on and then hit your center align and it should actually do that for you as well. Maybe I'm not clicked on there. In any case, you can also do it just manually because it'll give you the height and that type of thing. Okay, so there's that, and just kind of zoom around so you can see all sides. Now that we're in the color, we can certainly change all the colors. The roof here is going to be barn red. I'm going to have the walls pebble beige and the trim going to be barn red. If you don't like the wainscot, that's this piece down here. Let me go to that. It's a $3,000 add-on. If you're like, yeah, I don't know, I don't want that. So just go ahead and click that and it'll take it off. You can also maneuver around the different colors that you want to. If you want to see underneath your building, you're going to have to take the background off. That'll allow you to lift your building up and see, do I have everything on here that I want to have on here? So be sure to do that. And then you can do insulation and gives you options for that. And then it'll also ask what kind of ground surface. What other items do you want? I think the colored screws are a great value. If it's certified, maybe you want to up the 140/35 snow. That's always a good option. And then you can make some notes in here too if you want to. Once you're happy with your design, hit save and share. It's going to take some screenshots of your building, and it's going to ask you for some information, basically your name and your email. And it's going to send you a copy of everything that you just did to your email. We're going to get a copy of it too here at Pro Metal Buildings. And if you want us to call you, let us know. We're not a pesty sales office, so we won't overdo that. Plug your information in, hit save. You'll get a copy. We'll get a copy. All the information, again, is right up here. Our phone number is down here in the left-hand corner, bottom corner. Feel free to click on that and give us a call, 888-536-1585. Thank you so much for visiting Pro Metal Buildings and our barn-style buildings.